Probably should have had stitches. Again, a family of 4, you could probably get away with cutting one of these up, especially if you cut them up thinner than these. I've made these pretty chunky. And I used a much bigger cookie sheet to fill mine with. Okay, so. But anyways, like I was saying, I cut it up ahead of time because, you know, TOS and all that. You don't want to see me do bad things in the kitchen. You had stitches from an accident with a knife and it wasn't fun. Yeah. I've actually lost a little bit of feeling in this finger, which is the one that I got the butter knife with. It was, and don't ask me how, because I honestly don't remember. It's been so long. So I take a little bit of butter and I spread it on each and every single one of them. And mostly, chat, I'm filling up time, but this is such an easy thing to do. And like I said, you can buy them already done up like this. Real time saver. And like I said, this meal is so quick and easy. It would have already been done. I mean, the 20 minutes in the oven, that's just a for fun thing because I like crunchy cheese on top. It's not necessary. You could have put it on the stove, turned up the heat, melted the cheese into it, stirred it in real good, pulled it off, called it good. It had been done 20 minutes ago. It's super fast and easy. And if you can get if you're not a celiac and you can get your bread pre-done, you could eat that whole bag by yourself. Yes, you could. You and I would fight over it, let me tell you, girl. One thing I cannot do yet is I have not mastered the art of bread making gluten-free, and I'm really sad about it. But to be fair, I was not a good bread maker before I was gluten-free, so, you know, there may be something to that. There's a lot of things that I make well. I bake a lot of things really well. Bread's just not one of them. I have come up with a dinner roll recipe that is fantastic. But as far as like baguettes and things like that go to get that Frenchy, crusty bread, I haven't gotten there on my own. So this is my time saver. This is my friend. It helps round out that meal, give it that real authentic type Italian feel to it. Helps you feel like you're not missing out on so much in life. Now, again, you could melt like an entire stick of butter, and you could crush up some fresh garlic into it really good. And you could take, I have, let's see, is it here? I'm dropping stuff. Don't mind me. I love these little silicone brushes. And if you melted the butter, you crush that garlic up into it. It's another step. It's another one of those things that just takes that extra bit of time. But oh my God, it's good. You would just brush that on to all of these, and then you would start layering it with your cheeses. But again, if you're pressed for money, you don't have all that fresh garlic, you've got the powdered stuff, or it's just what you have on hand. Heck, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You just spread on your butter. There's so many ways to do things. Don't ever feel trapped in any one way. Half of the fun of cooking, half of the fun of it is just experimenting. It's learning new things, trying new things, and whatever works for you. And you know, there's no real wrong answer. Sometimes you're going to have a miss. Sometimes it's not going to be that great. That's okay. So this is the garlic powder, and I'm sprinkling on a pretty hefty amount. Because again, we're warding off all the vampires. None of us will be attacked in our sleep tonight, chat, let me tell you what. And no, I have no idea what my infatuation with talking about vampires is tonight. Hey, Fun, how are you doing today? Nice to meet you. Welcome on in. So happy to have you here. If you find this interesting,